I'm just gonna hop right in. Why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
My name is Megan Ukoh. I've been performing at the Melrose Trading Post since last year. I'm a singer, guitarist.
How do you define yourself in your music? I know on your website it says that you describe your music as a soulful, spiritual groove. Why don't you go more into that, and like, how would you describe the genre that you play?
I think that title right there, description right there, definitely describes the style, the inspiration behind the music. I put a lot of faith in the music. I get inspiration from that. And this style, I definitely love mellow, laid-back style that tries to bring people in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not loud in your face.
Yeah. It's very nice and good vibes. How many instruments do you play? I know you play guitar. Do you play any others?
Yeah, I just picked up bass a while ago. I started out on piano. I played trumpet through band in high school and stuff. But for the most part, I'm most proficient at guitar and singing.
Yeah, so. Very cool. Are you self-taught? Do you have any formal training? Or?
Yeah, for guitar, I'm self-taught. But later on, decided to get private lessons just to get a little better at my chops. So.
Yeah, very cool. What is it like being a musician here in LA and local?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can speak that much on the scene. I'm still new. I've been here for about a year, so I think for the most part, I just word of mouth. We have the internet, so I would go around and find what other musicians have done and where they've performed, and like just try it on my own, reaching out to say, hey, can I play here? So for the most part, I've been at farmers markets. I played at a couple of cafes, so I know the scene as far as that goes. Yeah, just the word of mouth, and I'm over time been building friendship and learning where other people have played and just made those connections.
Yeah, very cool. Where are you from originally?
Originally from Texas, but I feel like I really built up my musical chops and getting out there performing experience out in DC.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. I'm also from Texas. Nice to know. So why don't we go more into your process? Like, what's your songwriting process? I know you said you play guitar. Do you write on guitar as well? Mm-hmm. How does it work? Are you more like music first, lyrics first? Like, how does that all kind of come together for you?
It can be both, actually. Yeah. I think a lot of times just living life and inspiration just from going on walks and just reflecting on life, and something like, I get the first line or first idea, then I gotta go write that down. Mm-hmm. So it can start that way, or just because I want to practice and just keep, getting, if I don't have inspiration, let me just keep doing it, and inspiration kind of comes, or ideas just kind of comes, I don't know if it's accidentally or it's meant to be, but it is kind of accidental, that's an idea, so I record it, and sometimes I do, if I am really stuck, I find some songs that match the musical arrangement that I made on guitar and then put the pieces together. But for the most part, I love it when the songs just come to me. I don't struggle with it, and I just can finish a song in 15 minutes. Some songs can take a long, months. I have to just come back to it later. So it's just a different process for each time.
Why don't we talk about some of your musical inspirations? I know you covered Cira just now. Mm-hmm. Love her. Can you talk about more of who did you grow up listening to? Who are you listening to now? What are those musicians that you've pulled from when writing songs?
I feel like it's just all over the place. I think maybe from where I'm from, the main kind of popular styles. I think of all right, I grew up on gospel. There's a little bit of country, but I don't really take too much out of that. But I just grew up around that. On my own, I discovered I really, really love Brazilian music, Brazilian jazz. So if I had to choose what I would I love covering the most, I love singing in Portuguese and Brazilian music, so that would be number one. But it could, I love so many different genres. It's kind of hard to pinpoint which.
Yeah,
which one.
That's awesome. Do you speak Portuguese?
Not that great.
But you sing, sing in Portuguese?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are your favorite songs to cover?
Sade. Sade. I try to do, I think the R&B songs, I try to do pop songs, or I also have a duo that I used to be a part of that we would do jazz, and bossa, and American standards. But I think I love to cover like the R&B tunes the most. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Now we're gonna talk some more about like your current music. I know you have an EP out right now, and it's called Claiming Treasure. Yeah. So why don't you talk some more about that? Talk about the songs about that. Where can we find that?
Yeah, that was a fun process. For the longest, I was like, I want to finish this project. I want to put these songs together. I wanted to have more, but it's called Claiming Treasure Volume 1, so I'm going to take the songs that I didn't get a chance to do and make another volume. So that was just really like a really fun process, and I learned a lot. So I think I'm ready for the next process and how I want to do things and who I want to work with. So I said this year, but, moving here, still getting adjusted. It might be pushed back to next year.
Hey, that's all right. How long did it take you? Like, how long were you working on that EP before you were like, okay, I can show this to people. I can release this.
I think it took like a year.
Okay.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, over studio writing, getting friends to help with everything. It took a year.
Yeah, very cool. Do you have any music right now that you're listening to that kind of stands out that you want to drop right now?
I love Brazilian music. I really love this guitarist named Pedro Martins. So he's been playing out in LA quite a bit. So yeah, I've been listening to his new work. I also really love Mac Ayres. He's an R&B, like a singer, guitarist as well. So I love his writing. I love his vocals, arrangement, like everything. Yeah, I love Mac. If I could work with him, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Any other artists that you're like, if I could work with them, that would be fantastic?
I love this band, this Swedish band called Little Dragon. If I could, because they just seem to get together and just tinker around with everything. They do electronic sounds. I love the singer as well. So if I could just somehow be in a session with them, that would be.
Yeah, very cool. What's next for you? Like, I know right now you're playing a lot of local stuff, like farmers markets and flea markets. What's your goal? What are you aiming towards right now?
I would love to, I guess, open for like one of these artists that I just mentioned before, like just opening. But the next thing would be to finish the second project. And continue. I definitely want to be able to work with more musicians, like, and bring them on the stage with me, like, for the live purposes. So it's just been me with my guitar so far, so if I can get some other musicians to bring the other songs that I have to life.
Yeah.
Make it sound a little more fuller.
Very cool. What instruments do you see pairing well with you that you're trying to build?
Definitely a bassist, a keyboard player, drummer, anybody out there.
Anyone?
Just a little plug. So.
Very cool. And then just a little bit about the Trading Post. Do you shop here a lot when you come to play? Or a little?
I walk around, I look, but for the most part, I think I go to the food truck. So I love to. Like, I smell it. Like, I'm out here playing. I'm like, oh, I want to.
Yeah. What's your favorite food truck? Drop it.
Oh, I go to the Thai Street.
Thai Street. Yeah. That one's good. I like that one too. Thank you so much for sitting and chatting with me.
Thank you too. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I think that's it.
Time, maybe red clouds that float by and hand me what I know now. Let wisdom shower down, cleanse my sobering burden, undo my mind of self-curse. When I'm bound up all past her and jump ship to waters that goes. I drifted from the middle, lost sight of my mission. In a lie I was free, just go ways of instability. My hands are untied, gripping on the end inside, imagining a sea within me where the light's reflecting. I go to the well, it's what else I need. I reach down in the recess and see causes of pride, the cure for my pain. In this fight for my life, there's no more to hide. As the waters rise. It's an original tune called Waters at Sea. Yeah, you can. Once again under the sun, I messed up somehow. I'm playing the scenes in my head, can't really weigh it down. Am I headed in the wrong direction? No longer in a safe position. Such big deals we can make things all the while. This is what God's saying. All those thoughts that haunt you, I have forgot. So don't lose an ounce of sleep at night. Simply dream of hopes I have fulfilled. You're my daughter, and I love you still. You say it ain't no thing, come and talk to me. It's just what you want and just what I need. So while I agonize in contemplation, you can fix my situation before the guilt builds up inside me. Your forgiveness is provided. All those thoughts that haunt you, I have forgot. So don't lose an ounce of sleep at night. Simply dream of hopes I have forgot.